Hey everyone, Repoze here. So, Dark and Darker Early Access Season 7 trailer just came out. I've already watched it once, but I wanted to do a little bit of a reaction, so I'm going to play it fully the first time, and then after the first full playthrough, I'm going to pause it at certain points and talk about certain things that I noticed. But yeah, without further ado, let's go. So at the start, we got the boat coming through here. Oh yeah, full team on that boat. We got the zip line. Expressman, we heard about that from the Q&A. Penguin form underwater, it's pretty sick. A dude on a raft. We got Murlocs. Season 7. We got some new armor. That's the cutlass I believe you had. We have the new boss here. Blocking with the bow. That's pretty sick. Oh yeah. Whole underwater area. The parry with the rapier is so sick. And then we have some new pirate enemies. And was a little worried about this one. We got the gun, which is going to be pretty interesting. We'll see how it works. And this part, I believe they talked about this on the Q&A. I think this is going to be the Faustian bargain that they were talking about, because it looks like this dude's soul gets transferred into a skeleton. Pretty crazy. That's the boss. The pirate boss, it looks like. Oh yeah. Epic battle. And yeah, that is pretty sick, I do have to say. I think this is the best trailer that Iron Mace has made. I think this is the best like piece of content that Iron Mace has ever released. So just like, I want to talk about some stuff I noticed in the trailer. So let me start from the beginning here. So first we have this boat coming in. I'm guessing this is going to be like a triple, or not a triple, but like a group extract, sort of like the raft on the ice caves, or like the elevator, you know, Goblin Cave, stuff like that. That's what it looks like right here. Obviously you have the zipline coming in. The weather is kind of crazy. Now, it's hard to tell, but it looks like the weather either varies at different points on the map, or changes throughout like the duration of the map. Because like right there it was storming, and then right here you can see it's like kind of beautiful, like sun's up, calm waters, you can assume. I don't see any like crazy waves, but yeah. And then let me skip forward. We have the dude in the rowboat. I mean, that's pretty sick. As you can see, the weather is just insane. The Murlocs there. And then you skip over to here, you see, well, this is a bad freeze frame. You can see, so I mean, obviously it's just using the longsword, and that looks like someone with, looks like a warlock headpiece, and he's using the cutlass. The only thing is that he's holding it with his right hand, and I believe in the Q&A they said cutlass was going to be an offhand. I don't know, maybe I'm tripping. I thought cutlass would be in the other hand, though. Like, I didn't think you'd be able to use, like, cutlass with a lantern, because, you know, lantern goes in the offhand. But yeah, I mean, it's only trailer, maybe this is an early build, who knows. And what else? You see the bow block here, which is pretty sick. I do have to say, pretty sick. They did say that you would be able to block with almost every single weapon. So you can see we can block with the bow. And yeah, it's just one of the things we can block with. The Murloc there. Oh yeah, and this is my favorite part of the whole trailer. I've been saying for so long, like, I really do think Dark and Darker at its core is a very good game, but I always thought that the combat just needed a little something more, like just a little bit more blocking, more like parrying, riposting mechanics, and finally, this is the season where they finally added that to the game. So this part right here, you can see he riposte with the rapier. The attack speed, it didn't look that quick. The longsword riposte typically is like, seems pretty quick, but that's because fighter has counterattack and, like, you know, other perks like sword mastery, stuff like that, that give him a more action speed. So the riposte does look kind of slow, but yeah, it's hard to say because, like, maybe this dude's in Squire Ken, he doesn't really have much action speed, you know. So yeah, but I'm so excited for that, dude. Like, I don't know if other weapons are also gonna have like a new, you know, parry mechanic that I'll be able to mess around with, but I have a feeling I'm going to be playing Rogue with Rapier the whole wipe, and just trying to perfect this gameplay. And then you can see we have the swimming. It looks like it's some sort of, like, I don't know, like a fast current there you can see. like a slipstream or whatever. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that, but maybe it's sort of like a fast travel underwater. It could be another extract thing, who knows. And what else did I want to... You can also see this dude, it looks like a cleric. I think a default cleric. He has like a new headpiece on, which is kind of cool. And new robes, actually, so... Looks like we're getting a bunch of new armors as well. And then we have the gun. You can see he loads it. And then the fuse has to go off before it shoots. Pretty sick. We'll see how this... we'll see how this goes in Dark and Darker. Because when we first heard about this, everyone's like, oh, they added guns, they added guns, they added guns. I believe this is, I mean, I don't really know. We'll have to see if there's like other sort of gun-style weapons added, but I have a feeling this is going to be the only one, and it doesn't look like it'll be that crazy. Compared to just using something like a bow, right? Because it looks like you have to charge it, and then you have to wait for the fuse to actually go off before it shoots. But yeah, we also don't know which classes can use it, but I mean, this is a cleric, I think? Or is that a fighter? Maybe that's a fighter. Yeah, actually. I thought it was a cleric at first, but maybe that's the default fighter, and if that is true, you could just have weapon mastery, so who knows who can use it, but yeah. And other than that, we do have what I am expecting to be the Faustian bargain, where the soul transfers into the skeleton. Now, we don't know exactly how this works. We don't know, like, can you be every mob? Can you only be a skeleton? I had like a theory that maybe the only way you are able to do like a Faustian bargain is if you have to like choose maybe between picking a religion or, making this a deal with the devil or whatever, which will enable you to, I don't know, become a mob after you die or something like that. We don't really see too much here, but that's kind of just my speculation. And yeah, the skeleton gets summoned. Epic battle. I think they show both. They said there's gonna be 2 bosses on this map, and I think they just show both bosses back to back here. So we got the what is it, Stingray or Manta Ray or whatever. Looks pretty evil, and then we have the pirate boss, which is pretty cool. He's got a big ass sword, and he's got, I don't know, his hand's missing. I think he shoots the dude, or he's about to shoot the dude. And yeah, overall, I am very excited for this wipe. I have high hopes for this. The trailer was really good. And yeah, I'm just excited. I'm going to be live, obviously, on Twitch when it drops. And I think they said that we have Twitch drops on Friday. So as soon as Twitch drops come around, I'll be live all day, every day. I mean, I'm probably going to be live all day, every day from the start of the wipe anyway, because there's a lot of new cool stuff that I want to check out for this wipe. But yeah. Very exciting. Hopefully I'll see you guys on the game, and yeah, good shit, Iron Mace. Anyways, thanks for watching. Peace.